Hello, this is Elsa from CNN, and we just got breaking news about Hurricane Sandy. I'm now going over to Kat to see about the damage that Sandy has caused. Over to you, Kat.
Thank you, Elsa. This tragic hurricane has killed 105 people, 53 in New York, 34 in New Jersey, and there are more deaths in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Connecticut, and Maryland, but we don't know the exact number of deaths in those places. This is very tragic. Now we're going over to Kirsten.
Thank you, Kat, for that sad information. I just got that 67 deaths were related to Sandy and 38 deaths were indirectly killed by Sandy. Drowning was one of the main causes of death. Now moving to Megan for more news about Sandy.
Sandy did a lot of damage to communities. Over 20,000 people are in shelters from Sandy destroying their homes. There are also 7 to 8 million people without power. Back to Elsa now.
Many of our viewers may be wondering how Hurricane Sandy formed. Meteorologists explained on October 22nd a tropical depression formed in southern Caribbean Sea. This occurs when a low-pressure area has thunderstorms and produces circular winds with maximum speed of 39 miles per hour.
That's right, Elsa. Eventually, this tropical depression became Tropical Storm Sandy, with maximum winds of about 40 miles per hour. By October 24th, Sandy became a Category 1 hurricane. It then moved northward across the Caribbean and crossed Jamaica with winds of 80 miles per hour.
Thanks, Kat. Now I've been told that people are starting to call Hurricane Sandy the Frankenstorm. Megan, can you explain this to our viewers?
Sure, Kirsten. There are 3 things that make this storm a monster. First of all, sea temperatures are above normal in the Atlantic, giving the hurricane powerful energy. Also, there is an unusual dip in the jet stream that may be caused by global warming. This steered the storm from east to west. Very unusual. And finally, we've been told that high tides raise the sea level along the east coast, making Hurricane Sandy the destructive powerhouse we now call Frankenstorm. Now we understand why it's so powerful, but why is Hurricane Sandy causing so much damage? Scientists tell us that one reason is the wall of water it pushed in front of its path as it moved up the New Jersey coast and north to New York, creating a storm surge. We've learned that another factor is the shape of the coastline around New York. It seems to have funneled the fury of the storm into the land. All of its wind and water was forced through this narrow space, higher and higher, so that when it hit, it severely flooded the land. Apparently, it's causing flood levels seen once in a generation.
I better close my windows because Hurricane Sandy don't know how to be quiet. This hurricane was formed on October 22nd, 2012, made by a tropical depression. Now let us teach you a lesson. Hurricane Sandy, put him in work. Hurricane Sandy, put him in the dirt. Tropical depressions form when a low-pressure area is accompanied by thunderstorms that produce a circular wind flow with max winds below 39 miles per hour. On October 24th, it changed into a Cat 1 hurricane and went through the Caribbean. East Coast was not looking too fresh. There were 285 deaths. NYC was not a pretty place to see. The people who rode the subway to work were not filled with glee. The storm surges were 14 feet above low tide. Better get that water back to the ocean and hide. During the climax of the storm, 7.5 million people were without power, more and more by the hours. But hey, at least Mama got water on the flowers. Warm air surrounding cool air makes it all fair. During this hurricane, don't try and do your hair. Hurricane Sandy, put in work. Hurricane Sandy, put him in the dirt.